What's up, my people? So, getting into today's episode of Days of Our Lives. Okay, after today, it's official. The recast of Tate is officially a bust, a flop. I know he was on some hit Nickelodeon show that I never watched called Kicking It, but no, he's just not working out. He definitely gave little dick syndrome bitch ass moves today. Like, I'm sorry. No 17-year-old boy in the world would do what Tate did today. You got this pretty girl, Holly, that just said she wants you, that she wants to have sex with you. You're in her family cabin. Nobody knows you're there. You're telling me, oh no, you don't want to do it because Sophia said something? Because, oh, Sophia was nosy and was asking around questions. Are you kidding me? And then he had the nerve to say, "You don't know how bad I want you." Then he was making up every excuse in the book to avoid that too. And even, oh, what about the protection? She brought the condoms to him, but still, he delayed that. I'm like, no, no teenage boy in the world is gonna turn that down. I can guarantee it. I could speak for 100%. I can guarantee, unless if you're secretly gay or you just don't like her. But that insecure little witch stuff that he was pulling today, no. The little bitch ass attitude it ain't working. It is not working at all. I'm like, Tate, you should be ashamed of yourself. And Brady, you should be even more ashamed that you didn't even raise a man. I'm like, wow. Tate, you're a bust. Like, when I was 17, there was no way in the world I would have turned down a girl that I liked taking me to the cabin where I'm hiding out. Uh-uh. And no. Holly needs to move on. Maybe Holly could work something out with Aaron. Since Sophia don't want to appreciate Aaron, then maybe Holly can. Because Tate, nope. He's got to go. We need to get a new actor playing the role of Tate after today. But what do y'all think? Maybe some of the women would be more sensitive than I am to him. And maybe y'all will feel differently. But how do y'all feel about this Tate? I don't think he's a fit. And I feel like they make him act like that on purpose because they know he's older. He's like damn near middle age. 20. Well, he's still a young adult, but he's only 2 years older than me. But nah. But they make him sound like he's 12 years old instead of a 17 years old because of the huge age difference. And it's just crazy. But I stand by that 10 toes down. That was a little bitch move from him today. And it actually made me feel bad for Holly. I'm like, yeah. Holly's the one that needs better. Can't believe I'm saying that. But moving on from that, Brady really is a jackass. So he was talking to Tate, lying, talking about, oh, he's home. It was just background music. And Tate was like, yeah, but I really wish I could have stayed home. He's like, yeah, well, you know my reason. So yeah, but yeah, I'm just glad you're back at that camp. I'm like, why didn't you check to make sure he went on that plane? I'm like, mm-mm, y'all is tripping. And then when he hung up the phone, the bartender couldn't help overhear him calling this his home. And type of, oh yeah, so you were eavesdropping on my conversations? He's like, no, it wasn't like that. I'm just saying I couldn't help but overhear that. And he's like, oh, get out of here! Don't you ever eavesdrop on my conversations again. But the bartender was very unprofessional. Called Brady what he is, a jackass, and Brady was ready to beat that man's ass until Fiona walked up in there. But but Fiona apologized on behalf of Brady, but I'm like, nah. That bartender was very unprofessional. I don't even like Brady, but that's unprofessional. You have to hold that in while you're at work. Now, if you're off that clock, then that'll be different. When you see him in the streets, then you could be ready. But, unacceptable service is what was happening today. And then we had Jack and the nag were talking. So the new Abigail was back in town. So Jack is like his son JJ ain't thinks that Clyde is just lying, and this is all just a fake ruse. But I don't know, because Chad was interacting with her, giving her things that that him and Abigail did when they were living there at the Mirror Mansion. Um, she ate some bougie recipe or some good sandwich, and they got that recipe, so she ate it from time to time. But I saw some chemistry between her and Chad. I could see I could see it. They definitely had some good interactions. I could tell that she's going to be a really good actress because she felt like natural and likable in her scenes. Like she's a little fun. Like I think it's going to work. You could tell Chad was getting excited a little bit too. He's getting his hopes up, but the DNA test results came in at the end, so we'll see. They'll pick that up on tomorrow's episode to see how that goes. And then um, Sarah, Maggie, and Fiona and Xander were all sitting over there happy about about Sarah and Xander's wedding. He said this is better than the last time they got married. And he's grateful that Sarah was over intrusive and annoying and pushy into accepting Fiona back into his life and Victoria's life. So he's so grateful for that. But turns out Brady didn't show up for the meeting. So Xander's not really happy about his first day of work going as a bust because Brady was unreliable and did not close the deal. And, yep. But you wait until later. Really be teed off with you. Because what had happened was Sarah wanted to go to on a little bit of a honeymoon, but she don't want to really leave the baby that long. And Xander wants to make sure Titan stays good. So they only wanted to go away for a few days. So now they were going to go to that cabin. Um, but Holly had taken the key. So now it's not about to, but that's not about to happen. They're not about to have that honeymoon because Fiona done hit Sarah with the car. She's sitting over there just looking around, doing whatever, and then I'm like, if I didn't know anybody, did you do that shit on purpose? Because I could have sworn she was looking at first and saw Sarah moving, standing there at first, and then she looked away and then hit her with the car. I'm like, so if I didn't know any better, I would think she might have just done it on purpose. So, but she's like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And Brady's in the back seat all drunk and passed out. So now I'm like, I don't feel bad for Sarah though. She's the one that insisted that this woman come back into her life. She was such a nag about it. Like she was a junior Kayla. And now look what happened to you. You get hit by a car. Because you wanted this woman so badly. You just You had to learn the hard way. Besides, you'll be all right. You broken bones. You're a doctor. You know what you need to be prescribed. Go to physical therapy and do what you got to do. You will be fine in the end. I'm more than sure. I don't have no sympathy. But you did that to yourself. But yeah, that was pretty much everything in this episode. I thought this was a good episode today. Like I said, I stand by. I think that Tate is a flop. But let me know what y'all thought. Yeah, think about this episode. Hit that like button. Share this video if you can, and I will see you all on my live stream later.